We're looking at calculus 1 limits. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to take the limit as x approaches 5/3 of 3x squared minus 2x minus 5 over 3x minus 5. Okay, so typically when you do these limits, you want to try to insert the limiting value. The limiting value is that 5/3, on the bottom of that LIM. So you basically just put it in place of every x that you see. That's the first thing you're going to do typically when you try these problems. Well, if we try to do that, we insert that 5/3 for in place of all the x's that we see. What we're going to get, if you put this in a calculator, do it by hand, we're going to get 0 over 0. Now, 0 over 0 is the indeterminate form. It's not going to fly. Okay, so after that, what you want to do is you want to try to use algebra manipulation. So what I'm looking at is the numerator, right? When I say algebra manipulation, in this case, it's going to be factoring. Well, we can try to factor out that numerator so we can try to break that apart and maybe something will happen after that. Okay, now notice that a is greater than 1 when we try to factor this. So we're going to have to use a different method of factoring. If you need help with that, just make sure you mention it down below. But yeah, we're going to factor this thing into this. It's the limit as x approaches 5/3 of x plus 1 times 3x minus 5 over 3x minus 5. Now, use your algebra skills and see what happens here. You see what happens to the 3x minus 5s? They're gone. All right, now after that, we're just going to rewrite whatever is left over, which is just that x plus 1. So we have the limit as x approaches 5/3 of x plus 1. Now, the first time we inserted the limiting value, it didn't work, but you don't give up there. You try again after you use some type of algebra manipulation. Well, luckily, if we do that in this case and we insert 5/3, we actually get a number, right? We're not going to get anything like 0 over 0 or anything crazy. So this would work. We're going to take 5/3, we're going to add 1. And if I'm not mistaken, that's going to give me 8/3, which would be the final answer. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. I'll see you next time.